Wake up, Jacob, day's breaking. Peas in the pot and the whole cake's baking. Early in the morning, almost day. Better come soon, gonna throw it all away. Wake up, Jacob, day's a-breaking. Peas in the pot and the whole cake's a-baking. This is Hootenanny is underway. Well, it's good morning, Captain. Good morning, son. And it's good morning, Captain. Good morning, son. Do you need another mule skinner out on your new road line? Well, I like to work. I'm rolling all the time, and I like to work. I'm rolling all the time. I can carve my initials on a mule's behind. Well, it's hey, little water boy, bring your water around. And it's hey, little water boy, bring your water around. If you don't set that water bucket down. Well, it's good morning, Captain. Good morning, son. And it's good morning. Good morning, son. Do you need another mule skinner out on your new road line?
In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. When you see the moon a-bleeding, fare you well, fare you well. When you hear that rumbling thunder, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. Oh, pick up your golden trumpet, fare you well, fare you well. Oh, blow your trumpet, Gabriel, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning, fare you well, fare you well. In that great getting up morning,
is sort of a trip around the world. I really wrote it for kids, children's chorus to sing and dance, but I figured maybe you might be able to follow the idea. Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, Varsovienne. Down in Texas, we call this dance a Varsovienne. Oh, come along, take a little trip with me. Where will we go? Where shall we go? If I take a trip with thee, I'll sail on the foam. You'll sail across the sea. I'll sail around the wide world if you'll go with me. Come dance along, come sing along, we'll play now and then. What will we dance, what shall we sing if we play now and then? Dance the Varsovienne, the Varsovienne. We'll dance round the wide world in a Varsovienne. Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, Varsovienne, Varsovienne. What will you wear, what will you wear, what will you wear again? Don't give a care, don't give a care, I'll dance the Varsovienne. Wear a Spanish shawl or blue overalls or a pair of wooden shoes. Wear a cowboy boot, don't give a hoot, just dress the way you choose. Have you seen my red shoes, so clean and so neat? You can wear your red shoes, but I'll dance in my bare feet. How nice it would be, how nice it would be to see all the people that live across the sea. Come say hello, meet our new friends in a Varsovienne, Varsovienne. Oh, Anita dear, we would like to hear your tinkling mandolin. Oh, Katerina, bring your concertina and we all will join in. If you can do, if you can do, if you can do this dance, you'll get along in Hong Kong, in Africa, or France. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. We'll dance, dance, dance a Varsovienne, Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, Varsovienne, Varsovienne. Mario, oh Mario, he's a good fisherman. Mario, oh Mario, in the Mediterranean. He comes home in the evening, each fish brings a penny. His net must be strong, or he will not bring home any. Catching whitefish, catching starfish, and oyster on the shell. Catching bluefish, catching stewfish, I wonder how they'll sell. Catching lobster, catching flounder, oh come and lend a hand. There is singing in the marketplace and music in the land. Varsovienne. I'll take you down to a Poland town, a town with a long, long name, where my grandma wore her wedding gown, in the town with a long, long name. The fairies helped to make that gown, for my grandma told me so. And that was back in Poland, now we live in Buffalo. So come along with me to the North Country. The women and the men dance of our Soviet in Sweden. Now hold tight for the last place we go. You can hear those folks singing, and they call it Mexico. El pan de maíz, el pan de maíz, el pan de maíz sin sal. That's cornbread, that's cornbread, that's cornbread without salt. El dice que no tiene sal, el dice que no tiene sal, el dice que no tiene sal. We got cornbread with salt. La Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, la Varsovienne. Oh, come along, we came a long, long way. We came along, it's been a lovely day. We found some new friends, we found lots of friends. We went round the wide world in a Varsovienne, Varsovienne, la Varsovienne, Varsovienne.
Here's an old English folk song, all about the evils that befall people who love money more than they love people. There was a rich man and he lived in Jerusalem.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your He wore a silk hat and his coat was very sprucey. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
And at his gate there sat a human requiem.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your He wore a bowler hat and the rim was round his necky. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
The poor man asked for a piece of bread and cheesy.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your The rich man replied, I'll send for a policeum. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
The poor man died and his soul went to heaven. Glory, hallelujah,
I wrote your Well, he danced with the angels till 11:15. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
The rich man died, but he didn't fare so well.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your He couldn't go to heaven, so he had to go to hell. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
The devil said this is no hotelium.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your It's just a very common, very ordinary hellium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
The moral of the story is riches are no jokium.
Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your and we'll all go to heaven, 'cause we're all stony brokium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your I wrote your I wrote your skin-a-malink-a-doolium, skin-a-malink-a-doolium. Glory, hallelujah, I wrote your
Now, if you want higher wages, let me tell you what to do. Got to talk to the workers in the shop with you. You got to build you a union, got to make it strong. But if you all stick together, boys, 'twon't be long. It gets shorter hours, better working conditions, vacations with pay, take your kids to the seashore. 'Cause it ain't quite that simple, so I better explain just why you got to ride on the union train. 'Cause if you wait for the boss to raise your pay, we'll all be waiting till Judgment Day. We'll all be buried, gone to heaven. St. Peter'll be the straw boss then, boys. Now, you know you're underpaid, but the boss says you ain't. He speeds up the work till you're about to faint. You may be down and out, but you ain't beaten. You can pass out a leaflet, call a meeting, talk it over. Speak your mind. Decide to do something about it. 'Cause the boss may persuade some poor damn fool to go to your meeting and act like a stool. But you can always tell a stool, though, that's a fact. He's got a rotten streak running down his back. He doesn't have to stool, you know. He'll always make a good living on what he takes out of blind men's cups. Well, you got a union now, you're sitting pretty. Put some of the boys on the steering committee. The boss won't listen if one guy squawks, but he's got to listen if the union talks. He'd better. You'll be mighty lonely one of these days. Suppose he's working you so hard it's just outrageous, paying you all starvation wages. You go to the boss would yell, "Before I raise your pay, I'd see you all in hell." Well, he's puffing a big cigar, feeling mighty slick, thinks he's got your union licked. He looks out the window and what does he see but 1,000 pickets, and they all agree he's a bastard. Unfair! Slave driver, bet he beats his own wife. Now, boys, you come to the hardest time. The boss will try to bust your picket line. They call out the police, the National Guard, tell you it's a crime to have a union card. They may raid your meeting, hit you on the head, call every one of you a doggone red, you unpatriotic. Moscow agents, bomb throwers, even the kids. Ah, well, down in Pittsburgh, here's what they found. Out in Bethlehem, here's what they found. Out in Detroit, here's what they found. Out in Frisco, here's what they found. That if you don't let red baiting break you up, if you don't let stool pigeons break you up, if you don't let vigilantes break you up, and if you don't let race hatred break you up, you'll win. What I mean, take it easy, but take it.
Many songs tonight have been taken out of American history. Here is one, an actual incident about American history. It tells about an old Negro woman who is making her way up north during the Civil War, escaping from her master. I'm going up to that freedom land. I borrowed 2 pigs, got 'em here in my hand. The Bible says it's wrong to steal and tell lies, so I asked my Lord to close his eyes while I dance me a jig and dance me a jog, 'cause I got me a pig and got me a hog. Ain't no one gonna take 'em from me. Come on, Jeff Davis. Get along there, General Lee. When my 2 sons escaped early last year, Master liked to tore out all his hair. Now when he misses me, I'm gonna laugh till I cry, 'cause that poor fool will probably stretch out and die while I dance me a jig and dance me a jog, 'cause I got me a pig and got me a hog. Ain't no one gonna take 'em from me. Come on, Jeff Davis. Get along there, General Lee. I didn't want no posses a-chasing after me, so I took all the livestock and set 'em free. Now Master's so mad he's liable to bust. He's gotta catch 'em all while I'm kicking up dust, while I dance me a jig and dance me a jog, 'cause I got me a pig and got me a hog. Ain't no one gonna take 'em from me. Come on there, Jeff Davis. Get along, General Lee. Now if you pigs are wondering how you got your names, well, you and them 2 rascals are just the same. And if you don't stop acting like your 2 namesakes, I'll have roast pork in the morning and tasty ham steaks while I dance me a jig and dance me a jog, 'cause I got me a pig and got me a hog. Ain't no one gonna take 'em from me. Come on along there, Jeff Davis. Come on, General Lee. I am an old lady, but I'd like to bet I'm one woman Master won't forget. The look on his face will be something to see when he finds a pig's gone and I am free, while I dance me a jig and dance me a jog, 'cause I got me a pig and got me a hog. Ain't no one gonna take 'em from me. Come on, Jeff Davis. Get along there, General Lee.
This is a simple French folk song that tells of man's love for wine. It starts with the planting of the vine. Plantons la vigne, la voilà la jolie vigne, 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 vignons le vin, la voilà la jolie vigne au vin, la voilà la jolie vigne, de vigne en branche. La voilà la jolie branche, branchis, branchis, branchons le vin. La voilà la jolie branche au vin, la voilà la jolie branche, de branche en grappe, la voilà la jolie grappe, grappi, grappi, grappons le vin, la voilà la jolie grappe au vin, la voilà la jolie grappe, de grappe en haute, la voilà la jolie haute, ôti, ôti, ôtons le vin, la voilà la jolie haute au vin, la voilà la jolie haute, de haute en cuve, la voilà la jolie cuve, cuvi, cuvi, cuvons le vin, la voilà la jolie cuve au vin, la voilà la jolie cuve, de cuve en tonne, la voilà la jolie tonne, tonni, tonni, tonnons le vin, la voilà la jolie tonne au vin, la voilà la jolie tonne, de tonne en cruche, la voilà la jolie cruche, cruchy, cruchy, cruchons le vin, la voilà la jolie cruche au vin, la voilà la jolie cruche, de cruche en verre, la voilà le joli verre, verri, verri, verrons le vin, le voilà le joli verre au vin, le voilà le joli verre, de verre en bouche, la voilà la jolie bouche, bouchy, bouchy, bouchons le vin, la voilà la jolie bouche au vin, la voilà la jolie bouche, de bouche en ventre, la voilà le joli ventre, ventri, ventri, ventrons le vin, la voilà le joli ventre au vin, la voilà le joli ventre, de ventre en terre, la voilà le joli terre, terri, terri, terrons le vin, la voilà la jolie terre au vin, la voilà la jolie terre.
Come all you young fellows, so brave and so fine, and seek not your fortune way down in the mine. It will form as a habit and seep in your soul, till the streams of your blood run as dark as the coal. It's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. It's many a man man I have known in my day, who has lived just to labor his whole life away, like a fiend with his dope or a drunkard his wine. A man will have lust for the lure of the mind, for it's dark as a dungeon and damp as a dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. I hope when I die and the ages shall roll, my body will blacken and turn into coal. As I look from the door of my heavenly home, I'll pity the miner, a slave to my bones. It's dark as a dungeon and damp as a dew, where the dangers are double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the
We've all been reading about the investigations of horror comics and their effect on children. This next song I'd like to sing is one I wrote expressing children's feelings about this world of war and violence that they live in. Everywhere I go these days and everything I meet, movies, comics, television, people on the street, seems there's no one in the world that really gives a hang. 'Cause golly, all they talk about's boom boom or else bang bang, boom boom or else bang bang. When I wake up in the morning with the shining sun, me and my brother play a game, he shoots me with a gun. Then we pretend to set a bomb that blows us from the room. We learned it from a movie about bang bang and then boom boom, bang bang and then boom boom. And then in school we have a drill in case the A-bomb falls. The teacher says crawl under your desk and every child crawls. We kneel there with our heads hung down just staring at the floor. They say it's nothing but boom boom, we know it means a war. Boom boom, it means a war. At night there is a TV show that gives us all a chill. The husband chokes his wife just for her money and a thrill. And when I go to bed, I turn the light on in my room. I don't want something in the dark to suddenly go boom boom, to suddenly go boom boom. But sometimes Mom and Dad tell us how grand the world can be, how people can all love each other, happy, proud, and free, how we can build and not destroy, and how all wars will cease. And there's no boom boom and no bang bang, we simply live in peace. We simply live in peace.
You know, for many years, people used to say, why can't we get choruses started? And it just seemed like no one had the knack of it until Bob DeCormier came along, and the Jewish young folk singers are his creation. Here they are.
I got a home in that rock, don't you see, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see, don't you see? Between the earth and sky, but I heard my Savior cry. I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Poor old Lazarus, poor
man died, he's lived so well. Don't you see? Don't you see? Rich man died, he's lived so well. Don't you see? Don't you see? Rich man died, he's lived so well. When he died, he had a home in world. And no home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Don't you see? Between the earth and sky, for I heard my Savior cry. I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Don't you see? Between the earth and sky, for I heard my Savior cry. I got a home in that rock, don't you see? Start, Mount in a bargain. Sie auf euch vor dem Kreuzemel, Hamentashen backen. Hopp, hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, hopp, meine Weiße. Hopp, hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, passiert am Weiße. Hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, meine Hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, passiert am Weiße. Steht da Regen, steht da Schnee, und Stampet von die Dämme. Jamtre Fischern koren mehr, in der Sack und Lärte. Hopp, hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, hopp, meine Weiße. Hopp, 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 meine Hamentashen, hopp, passiert am Weiße. Hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, meine Hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, passiert am Weiße. Ja, mit Frötchen, Schollermannes und der Mummenjente. Zwei, drei schwarze Hamentashen, auf drei Aufwärmbrände. Hopp, hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, hopp, meine Weiße. Hopp, hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, passiert am Weiße. Hopp, meine Hamentashen, hopp, meine hopp, meine hopp, passiert am Weiße.
Well, my baby left to leave for California. Well, you know she ain't rode a line. Well, she left to leave for California.
Yes, you know she ain't rolling lines. I'm telling you, it hurt me so bad. Yes, you know I just can't help from crying. Lord, I can't see what's the matter. Poor me can't get no mail. Hey, can't see what's the matter. Yes, poor me can't get no mail. Well, they tell me the post office on fire. Yes, the mailman got himself in jail. Well, I called up in California. Operator, give me 205. Well, I called up in California. Operator, give me 205. Well, she put my baby on the wire. Yes, you know we talked a long, long while. Well, she said, Sonny, the next train east. Please look for my bag home. Well, she said, Sonny, the next train east. Please look for my bag home. 'Cause you know my catch the next train. Woo, you know I'm tired of being alone. Woo!
It's a complicated society we live in. You know, nothing is what it appears to be. Like, I'll look at a thing. With my bold eyes, I see it is what it is. But obviously, if it looks like what it is, to me, couldn't be. I ain't got a pot. My finances are shot. And to me, conditions don't look so hot. In fact, a depression, that's what we got. But if I say depression, and no, it's not. I'm broke, unemployed, I owe money, I can't pay, so I'm going to go listen to what I say. Dictionary says depression, that which is depressed. Flattened from above. I don't know, I looked in the papers the other day to see what the financial experts say, and according to the papers, Financial Whiz, it ain't a depression. You know what it is? A reverse upward trend. Something's wrong, but it won't last long. Either it's a very busy slack season or a very slack busy season. I'm a schnooker. What do I know from depressions, recessions, the status quo? If it ain't a depression, the discussion is done. So it ain't a depression. So it feels like one. And listen, I don't want to be pessimistic because I remember what happened in 1929. In 29, the stocks are dropping, banks are flopping, factories stopping, the wolf is squatting at everyone's door, guys are jumping from the 25th floor. What happened? People lost confidence. And that's what caused the depression. Now, I'm not pessimistic. I just want to know, What is the status of the status quo? If we got a depression, I'll starve with a smile, because in a depression, that's the style. But if it ain't a depression and everything's sweet, I'd like to get my furniture off the street. I read the financial page. The Federal Reserve Board Index shows a very marked decline in the average for the month of May of 1949, which indicates a drop in the rate of the all-time high of 48, which is 2 points higher and 3 points lower than 199.0442. Net! Which is a very clear picture of the financial scenes. You tell me what the hell that means? 1948, I lost my job. 1950, get another one. The very next day, I get my pay, and pinned with a clip is a little pink slip containing a note, and the note says, quote, "Dear employee, you must understand the law of the land is supply and demand. P.S. You can." So I got no money, 5220, I fight with my wife, it's a hell of a life, I lost my flat, I ate the cat. So what does the president say about that? The economy's sound. The country's wealthy, it's a passing phase. It's normal, it's healthy. All right, if it's healthy, I got no kick. But God forbid it should ever get sick. So I go to see this feller, a fortune teller. I says, "Tell me, O Swami, wise and just, what have we got, the boom or a bust? Come and gaze in your crystal ball and speak, O wise man, tell me all." He says, "Boom or bust? How can I say? They came and took my ball away." So I figure like this. If I happen to think the country's tottering on the brink, I'll twist it around and think the reverse. So even though things might appear to be worse, I'm sure it must be that we're bound to see a tremendous wave of prosperity. So dance a little dance and sing a little song. Prosperity's coming, it won't be long. This is my opinion, and it's very strong. So I guess it must be wrong.
Every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, I hang down my head and mournful cry. True love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep or mourn for me. I'm going away to Marble Town. Now I wish to the Lord that train would come. I wish to the Lord that train would come. I wish to the Lord that train would come. wish to the Lord my babe were born, a-sittin' on his daddy's knee, and me, poor girl, were dead and gone, and the green grass growing over me. True love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep or mourn for me. I'm going away to Marble Town. Yes, I'm going away to Marble Town.
My hands are cold. Damn your hands, boy. Let the wheelin' roll. Raise my hand to wipe the sweat off my head. Damned old captain shot my body dead. If you don't believe my body's dead, just look at that hole in my body's head. Captain walking up and down, body's lying on the burning ground. If I'd have had my way in line, I would have whipped that captain till he went stone blind. Buzzards circling around the sky, buzzards sure know captain's gonna die.
I just got back from traveling about 10,000 miles around the country, seen people in all kinds of different states and sung with them. I went west, where see those enormous plains and mountains coming up. Reminded me of the song I used to sing as a kid when I was in school, America the Beautiful, oh beautiful for spacious skies. Really it's just like that. They got these purple mountains. When I was a kid, I used to think there wasn't anything worth seeing west of the Hudson River. But just like that song says, you get one glance of this wonderful big country, it makes you think there's just nothing more worth doing than, delivering it from McCarthyism. And come to think of it, that's a good song. Remember it? Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Tell you what, let's all sing and really make it sound like it should. And you all join in.